Hey, my Leo gang. Baja Divine 144 here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see what's going on with my Leos. Tap that bell for more of my content if you haven't already. To anyone new, how are you? Let's get into it, my Leos. Okay, to anyone returning, much love. Thank you for the support. Keep it coming. To anyone new, how are you? These are general. Keep that in mind, Leo. I feel as though taking care of yourself. You could be getting like a facial, going to like a spa or something like that. You could be into like skincare. You could be seeing a dermatologist, something like that. Someone wants to if you like have a business, especially in skincare, it's like someone wants to control that shit. Someone wants to like to manage you, and you the manager. Like, okay, watch out for someone trying to take your ideas. Watch out for what you are saying, what you are speaking on. Especially when you drink, you could say too much. Watch out for someone that could come in and take your spot. Okay, because you talk too much. So we could also be trying to give you the runaround, and you could be calling them on their bullshit. Someone does see you as a threat, and that's why they are going to do some underhanded shit if you're not careful. You have to realize who you're talking to. Pray for more discernment. Something is not off the ground yet. That's what I'm feeling. It's like I hear rough draft. You shouldn't tell anybody about a rough draft. Okay, yeah, just make small changes to something, or you could see that something's going to make a difference after some sort of upheaval with someone that's trying to take from you, so just be careful with that. You could be trying new things, switching up something. Something's a waste. You may scrap something and ideas start over. You may be alienating yourself for a while, falling back, and just realizing, about a situation, realize what it's not so much a point of blame, because I guess, coming from a place of survival, like you used to be, you would have did it if you was given the opportunity. Like, you could be saying something like, if I was given that opportunity, and I was on my, down on my last, I would have did it too. So it's like something you're just like letting go on their end, because you're not putting energy into that shit. But like, you're your worst critic. It's like you're more into trying to correct yourself and how you easily let someone in, or that's how you feel. Like, I should have been more on guard or some shit. You could be taking a trip. Your passport could end up lost or expired, or something's wrong with your passport. Someone could be trying to get away from you, from responsibilities. Someone's head's in the clouds. You may have to travel to return something, to return a child. Someone that is traveling to return a child, or this could be like adoption. Or if it's not adoption, someone's coming back, a child is returning, someone finally has their paperwork. It could be because the other parent passed. It could be a situation where like a child lived with the mother, and the mother passed, God forbid, my condolences. And now the child has to go live with the father. Or it could be in reverse, where a child was living with the father and something happened to the father, and now the child has to go live with the mother, or something like that. Someone is like not quite willing to accept something, but they could be letting, or playing a role as if they're cool with the way something's going. Something like that. Something like that's going on. Let's proceed. What else? What else, Leos? Let's see. The sweet life. A group of people coming together. Whatever it is you're about to do or doing is about to flourish. Everybody's grouping together. You're making things work. Oh, this is a double deck. Hard work pays off. Beautiful. Beautiful. I am shuffling. This is a double deck. So this is like the land of milk and honey. Hard work, abundance. Just keep pushing forward. You have a good team. Abundance is coming in. There's going to be a solution to a problem. If it's not work related, with like co-workers and just working together as a team, it could be like a family situation where there was a separation. Something's about to come together. Just keep striving for the best in a situation. Something is about to change. Something that you were separated from. Leos could be finally coming together. Something like that going on. Let's see. Yeah, ask your father. This could be taken in two contexts. It could be like someone you consider a father, your dad, whether it's blood or not. It could be a situation that they're going to lead you in the right direction to a situation. It could be that you're separated from your father, God forbid they passed or something like that. But whatever it is they have, they're going to lead you to the land of milk and honey. Something that you didn't know about your father. It could be in reverse. It could also be ask your father, the Most High, God. Ask your father. You could be asking him for a way to help you through a separation, a divorce, and get a clearer view first. Yeah, it's something you might be in a situation where you don't want to repeat mistakes as well. So you could be asking for confirmation. Like it's something you want to see, something you want like made known to you to be clear about. And you just don't want to make a mistake, So you could be trying to get confirmation on a situation that you're going through as well. Separation, a divorce, a divide, or whatever it is, it's going to bring you closer to a solution, like as far as like abundance. You know what I mean? And getting what you want from a situation. Let's see what else. Lastly, let's get some signs for my Leos. Let's see, for my Leos, let's get some signs. You may have to deal with certain people. I feel as though this has a lot to do with your job. You have a lot of people you work with. At first, you had your guard up against people, or they had their guard up against you. But it's like a good energy between people that you work with. It could also be people that you see on like your social media. It's like someone on your Instagram, your Facebook, or something like that you deal with, or they could be reaching out to you. You might be iffy about putting them on your page, but they mean well. Someone may be needing your help, or you may be needing help from others. You may reach out to like your work buddies, or some, people that you work with to help you in some sort of financial situation, but you're going to get the help you need. So you do have good intentions here. You also have lower vibrations. So watch out for people that's trying to be sneaky, though. It's going to be people that's going to be upset because you are getting the help that you need. You do have people that have your back. You do have jealous individuals around you. Watch out for that. Or they could see you as someone who's trying to stop them from moving forward, who's trying to stop their money. Someone could see you as sneaky, you know. You create your true break free. It could be something that you may be hesitating about that you know you need to do. It could be connected to your finances and your workplace. Something that could be holding you back, but you know you need to speak on or do. It could be that you could be feeling a wedge between someone that you work with, or they could speak up, and it could surprise you what they have to say about you as well.